Я ходил в парк вчера.
I went to the park yesterday. I went to the park yesterday.
Она съела яблоко на завтрак.
She ate an apple for breakfast. She ate an apple for breakfast.
Мы видели красивый закат.
We saw a beautiful sunset. We saw a beautiful sunset.
Он выпил стакан воды.
He drank a glass of water. He drank a glass of water.
Они пришли на вечеринку поздно.
They came to the party late. They came to the party late.
Я написал письмо своему другу.
I wrote a letter to my friend. I wrote a letter to my friend.
Ты сделал фотографии гор.
You took a picture of the mountains. You took a picture of the mountains.
Она приготовила торт для своей семьи.
She made a cake for her family. She made a cake for her family.
Мы купили новую машину на прошлой неделе.
We bought a new car last week. We bought a new car last week.
Он сказал, что устал.
He said he was tired. He said he was tired.
Я читал книгу прошлой ночью.
I read a book last night. I read a book last night.
Они бегали в парке сегодня утром.
They ran in the park this morning. They ran in the park this morning.
Она нашла свои ключи на столе.
She found her keys on the table. She found her keys on the table.
Мы поговорили с учителем после урока.
We spoke to the teacher after class. We spoke to the teacher after class.
Он сломал свой телефон вчера.
He broke his phone yesterday. He broke his phone yesterday.
Я забыл домашнее задание дома.
I forgot my homework at home. I forgot my homework at home.
Она подарила мне подарок на день рождения.
She gave me a gift for my birthday. She gave me a gift for my birthday.
Они ушли из дома рано утром.
They left the house early in the morning. They left the house early in the morning.
Мы обедали в час дня.
We had lunch at 1 p.m. We had lunch at 1 p.m.
Он сел на стул у окна.
He sat on the chair by the window. He sat on the chair by the window.
Я знал ответ на этот вопрос.
I knew the answer to the question. I knew the answer to the question.
Она стояла в очереди час.
She stood in line for an hour. She stood in line for an hour.
Они построили маленький дом в деревне.
They built a small house in the village. They built a small house in the village.
Он принес торт на вечеринку.
He brought a cake to the party. He brought a cake to the party.
Я думал о тебе вчера.
I thought about you yesterday. I thought about you yesterday.
Мы встретили своих друзей в кафе.
We met our friends at the cafe. We met our friends at the cafe.
Она разрезала бумагу ножницами.
She cut the paper with scissors. She cut the paper with scissors.
Они заплатили за ужин вчера вечером.
They paid for dinner last night. They paid for dinner last night.
Я отправил письмо своему начальнику.
I sent an email to my boss. I sent an email to my boss.
Он летал в Париж в прошлом месяце.
He flew to Paris last month. He flew to Paris last month.
Мы поехали за город в субботу.
We drove to the countryside on Saturday. We drove to the countryside on Saturday.
Она вырастила красивые цветы в своем саду.
She grew beautiful flowers in her garden. She grew beautiful flowers in her garden.
Они развели огонь, чтобы согреться.
They built a fire to keep warm. They built a fire to keep warm.
Он упал с велосипеда вчера.
He fell off his bike yesterday. He fell off his bike yesterday.
Я спал 8 часов прошлой ночью.
I slept for 8 hours last night. I slept for 8 hours last night.
Она сдержала свое обещание помочь мне.
She kept her promise to help me. She kept her promise to help me.
Они пели песню на концерте.
They sang a song at the concert. They sang a song at the concert.
Мы провели весь день на пляже.
We spent the whole day at the beach. We spent the whole day at the beach.
Он рассказал мне смешную историю.
He told me a funny story. He told me a funny story.
Я плавал в озере летом.
I swam in the lake during summer. I swam in the lake during summer.
Она украла мою ручку во время экзамена.
She stole my pen during the exam. She stole my pen during the exam.
Они быстро поняли проблему.
They understood the problem quickly. They understood the problem quickly.
Я выбрала красное платье для вечеринки.
I chose a red dress for the party. I chose a red dress for the party.
Он преподавал английский в школе.
He taught English at school. He taught English at school.
Мы продали свою старую машину в прошлом месяце.
We sold our old car last month. We sold our old car last month.
Она надела красивое платье на свадьбу.
She wore a beautiful dress to the wedding. She wore a beautiful dress to the wedding.
Я простудился на прошлой неделе.
I caught a cold last week. I caught a cold last week.
Он начал свою новую работу вчера.
He began his new job yesterday. He began his new job yesterday.
Мы пили горячий шоколад вечером.
We drank hot chocolate in the evening. We drank hot chocolate in the evening.
Они выиграли игру в прошлые выходные.
They won the game last weekend. They won the game last weekend.